We chose Kogan Builders because we had a particular style of house in mind that was more of a mountain style. And we saw a lot of examples of that kind of house built by Kogan, and figured that they would have a lot of experience with the materials and the different kinds of issues that come up when you're building a mountain style house. That was primarily one of the reasons we chose them. We also met them on several house tours, and had a chance to talk to Tracy, their interior designer, and we hit it off right away and came up with ideas that were resonant with what she had already done on other houses they had worked on. In particular, the first time I met her, she had done something interesting with a fireplace in an old house and took some old hinges that were from a structure and integrated those into the new fireplace mantle. And along the way, I had always had an idea for here at Twin Buttes to use a rail from the actual railroad that went by the side of our property here as part of the mantle of the fireplace. And so this rail is over 100 years old and came from the Parent Pete coal mine train that went by right over here. Some of the favorite parts of the house is the mantle that we just talked about. We have a stairwell that we used actual railroad rail for the handrail, custom cut that and put that in place, and people really enjoy seeing that as part of the structure. We put a little bit of railroad details into the lighting fixtures and different things. The overall structure of the great room has some timber details that are similar to the timber details outside on the deck. We have a particular railing design that we came up with that's fantastic, and we brought that inside and used that again in the stairwell to kind of bring the indoors and the outdoors together in the structure. We've got some rafter ties in the roof inside the main room that are matched to the rafter ties that are outdoors in the deck. So there's a lot of effort to bring the outdoors kind of indoors. Lots of windows. We look out this window over here and you see beautiful pine trees and a lot of green, and it's quite nice.
And it's cool, I think, with the rafter details inside and a few other details. It helps. It is one big open room, which we wanted. We wanted the kitchen to lead to the dining room, to lead to the living room, and outside the windows. And it helps to have the rafter ties and things to break things up and make it a little cozier and not just one giant big open room. And so there are little details inside that do that.
Overall, the project went quite well. There were a lot of unexpected challenges and things that popped up, but it was fun working with Kogan and their design team to figure out solutions to those problems. And overall, I think the house came out better than I had anticipated. The outdoor deck in particular had quite a few little minor changes, and every one of those ended up being better than what we had talked about earlier. And so it came out terrific.
And the craftspeople that worked on that deck did a great job, and that made it super.
Yeah. I guess I'd like to add, we're looking forward to touring people around the house. So if people want to come and check out all the cool details we incorporated, we're looking forward to showing it off. It came out fantastic.